He's become a symbol of the discontent that has swept through Romania. Andrei Roșu spends his days at Victory Square in Bucharest, the epicenter of the protests, doing his day job from here even as the temperatures drop below freezing.
After the revolution, we accepted the first 10 years, we accepted the incompetency because we thought, okay, we are a young democracy, maybe they didn't have time to learn, they didn't have time to go to a political school, things like this, and we used this as an excuse not to get involved.
Like many of those who took to the streets, Andrei is part of a generation that had high expectations for the democratic process in Romania. Over time, they've grown increasingly disappointed.
When the government issued the fateful decree, many saw it as a maneuver to save corrupt political leaders. But there are also many others who do support the government. They're part of an older generation, one that has witnessed the fall of communists and the struggle this country has been through to build a nation that is part of the European Union.
I want respect for my vote. I want my government.
Their anger is directed towards President Klaus Iohannis, who clearly sided with the protesters. This is a crisis made worse by widespread corruption at all levels of the system. The decree, which was withdrawn a few days later, would have decriminalized any fraud below $48,000.
It's a crisis of trust to this government and to the leaders of the two parties that form the current governing coalition. I think people saw that the country can be run differently with transparent and an accountable government. And they have higher expectations now from all political parties, because I think this is a lesson for everybody, irrespective of right and left.
Romania is the second poorest country in the EU. Disenchantment with the political elite is widespread. And there are those who, like Paul Georgi, have little faith that anything will really change.
Of course we are all worried, because everything is going downhill. I earn about $230 per month. That's not enough to support my family of 3 or 4. Even if I protest, nothing will change. Politicians say what we want to hear, but still do what they want.
Surviving the no-confidence vote little more than a month after taking office, Romania's government now finds itself struggling to calm the wave of popular anger. But many here fear it has created divisions which will take a long time to heal. Hoda Abdel-Hamid, Al Jazeera, Bucharest.